how it's not very relevant, but it's one of my favorite stories about my dad. So anybody that knew me between the ages of like 12 and 16, I was a terror of a child. I was an asshole. Maybe beyond that. Maybe I'm still an asshole. We'll see. But yeah. So I don't remember what we were doing, but we were doing yard work of some kind. And
Shocker.
Ryan chucked a stick at me. And it hit me. And then I chucked it back at him and I missed. And I got so upset because I didn't hit him and he hit me and I felt like he should have been punished, whatever the deal was. My dad was yelling at me and I chucked a brick at him. And I threw a brick at Ryan actually, and then he watched the brick come down and just stepped out of the way at the last second and smashed on the ground. I was just a terror. I was so angry. And my father was standing maybe 20 yards away from me. And I don't know what I was thinking in the moment, but I just sprinted straight toward him, like I was going to do something to him. And I was going to, when I got to him, there was going to be some damage done. But I get maybe 24 inches away from him, and he drops to his knees, and he clips my feet out, and I fly 5 or 6 feet across the front yard and hit face first in the dirt and skid across the dirt. And I was so angry and so frustrated. I don't know. I couldn't have thought of anything other than that. It was unbelievable. And honestly, I want to thank you because I don't know what I would have done if I would have got that. But on a serious note, yeah. On a serious note,
ago, I did that to your uncle.
My mother raised us for the most part, and I want to thank her for that. But my father, there's one thing that he ever taught me. It's anything worth doing is worth doing right, and I live my life by that. So anything that I do, I give 100%, and
It's obvious.
and I think that he's served us all and served this family and 100% and served this nation. So let's all bring a glass up to my father.
It's such a neat family.
Darby, you're up, girl. You gonna read your? Say what you need.
Oh, chilly. Oh, the sun's on that.
One of the things I remember about my dad being deployed was a lot like Ryan's, was the first time we ever got to Skype with my dad. We were all huddled around the computer at 3:03, and he I don't know what he saw out of the corner of the computer screen, but he saw there were dishes in the sink. He was not happy about that. He stopped whatever we were talking about and waited for us to finish doing the dishes.
Mean bastard!
But the greatest thing that the military has given all of us is a family as far as the world can go. And I know that not all of us have been able to make it today because they're not here or because they have passed or they're deployed or whatever, but the military has taught us that family is not just blood, that it is a lot more, it's a lot thicker than that. So I'm super thankful for what you've given us, that I have my brothers, and that you're still alive, which I'm not sure how you did, but you did. Not just in the Army, I mean from age 6. So thank you for making it home. Thank you for instilling in us that honor is most important, and thank you everyone for being here today and for always being here.
What's up?
This is water, right?
It's water. So, what I have to say,
It's mother's milk.
it can't be much different than my relatives because my father has never changed in his methods of being a father, and teaching the rights and the wrongs. It's always been the same. And, I have a couple, there's endless
Some
stories
take
that I could tell.
a little longer to learn.
the one that really can give you the best example of who my father is and what he stands for is probably, listener discretion advised. But this is a couple of years ago. There'd be an occasion where I'd be using the bathroom and oh no! And I'm not talking number one. I'm talking about number two.
Please forgive Brendan.
Should I cut the sound?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, so. Yeah, so.
God.
There'd be times where, for some reason, I don't know. Yeah, I would just forget to flush. I would do my business and just be like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Not you!
Dillon, never.
I'm shocked.
So that would happen, and it wasn't just once; it was a couple times, and time after time, my dad would come to me and be like, "Son, I can't believe I even have to tell you this right now, but flush your shit. I'm sorry, but I'm not asking a lot. Just do it." And so I'd be like, "Okay, all right, whatever, flush my shit, whatever." And, so there came that fateful day. He told me specifically. He said, "The next time I see shit floating around in that toilet, I'm gonna put it in your room. I'm gonna throw it in a bowl and leave it in your room somewhere." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And there came that fateful day.
Sound cut.
Literally, I walk into my room. And I'm just like, what am I smelling? What is going on? It took me a couple minutes. I'm walking around like, what? Did I not wash my clothes? What's going on? And I lift up the comforter of my bed. And I'm just like, oh! Believe it or not, there sitting is just a bowl of this shit. It was my shit.
Lesson learned.
Honestly, that is the best.
Sadly, it was like
Last week.
I wish I could say this was a long time ago when I was a kid. This is honestly it was like 2 years ago maybe. So that's the best example that I can give of my father.
He stops at no end. Do you flush?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Sorry, but that's the best. It's just who he is. He tries to instill.
It's just who he is.
A message. Stop there.
His whole life, all of our children can agree.
All of our children.
The most important thing.
All of our children.
For him was to just
as the world turns.
And respect and manners and just to say the least, yeah. To just respect the wood. Always have a coaster. That's just that's everything that's absolutely everything that he's always tried to instill in us. And
distilled into a simple bowl.
So
It's a
where's
shitty
that
lesson.
bowl?
This one right here.
I know everyone says it about their own father, saying that, the most inspiring person in their life is either the father or the mother. But I can honestly say, and I'm sure a lot of you can agree that, Brendan, he is an amazing man, and he's a hero. And not only a hero in the means of in my life, in all of his children's lives, but in the means of our country. That he's always been a role model to me for that, and even if he didn't do what he has done overseas, he would still always be, an amazing man and my biggest, someone I just have to look up to. So Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.